so Valentine's Day is coming up, the day where traditionally, I didn't have a bit too often, it's the only day in the year where supposedly girls are able to ask out guys, which is also stupid. I mean, I'm sure it's banned from the day where they say it's the only day where you could. I wonder if this is even picking up sound from behind me. It's the only day where you could ask a guy to marry you, and then that translated into it's the only day where you can ask out a guy, which is obviously stupid because we're in a fairly equal world these days. So, you know, if you like someone, ask them out. If you don't, you know, let them know. Don't be, oh, I've got to meet my friends, I've got to wash my hair, and all this other bullshit crap. I mean, we're in a world where you can be honest with someone these days. You don't need to come up with lame, ridiculous excuses, and then you wonder why people then get in touch. And it's like, oh yeah, let's meet again. Yeah, let's do this again. No. Yeah, you can say to someone, sorry, I didn't like you, and this is why, and all this other shit. You don't need to come up with ridiculous excuses. It just shows that you're the weak person, because the other person perfectly able to take this, but no, you're too weak to say to them that, no, I don't like you like this, and all this other shit. Yeah, let's meet again, and then quickly delete your account or whatever has happened in the past. And it's like, you know, I'd have been fine if you just said that you weren't interested. I mean, you know, you get into some rather ridiculous extremes to do that, and then it's like, yeah, let's meet again. No, yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, ugh, some people. But yeah, I mean, this is a world of equality and common things, so if you like someone, let them know, and if you don't, then, you know, let them know that as well. And don't be afraid to go for it, you know, let someone know. If you're too shy to ask them out properly, then at least give them hints or talk to them, you know. You can't sit back and just wait for them to get in touch if they don't even talk to you whilst you admire them from a distance. You've got to take some risks in life. Surely it's worth the risk of being rejected if you actually want someone or like them, and give them a hint, chat to them, you know, do something. Don't just sit back and wonder why you're on your own for Valentine's Day. Take risks, have some fun, and don't be afraid to ask people out and talk to them. And yeah, the cold card thing as well is the other one I wanted to go into. People are, oh, the cards, they're only for commercial status and all this. Yeah, they have sort of adapted it to that. I mean, the whole stupid anonymous thing, you shouldn't have to do it anonymous. If you're going to go to that extreme, at least give some sort of hint to who you are, because otherwise it just becomes a thing of, oh, I got 20 cards, aren't I so popular? Oh, I don't care who they're from no one. Yeah, no. I mean, if you're letting someone know you're getting them a card, at least let them know who it's from, you know, otherwise what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So, put your name in, put a hint to it, or something along those lines. Otherwise, don't bother with the cards, you know. What's the point? It just becomes a vain thing of how many cards you got, rather than, oh, this person that I like likes me, and I might go and ask them out. But no, you know, but modern society and all this other bullshit that's going on. So, yeah, anything else to do with Valentine's? Like, you know, make meals, make some effort, don't just go out and buy all this bullshit and crap, you know, but that's if you want to. I mean, it's perfectly fine if you're just gonna go out and buy something, because it all comes down to your relationship, whether you're someone who makes something or wants to make a meal or something like that, or take them out to a posh meal. That's the other one I was going to go into, the whole thing about first dates, where it's like, oh, but the guy must pay for the lady, and yeah, that you get women who are like the ones who just want money and free meals and free everything, so they're not even really into the guy, they just want all this free stuff from all these ridiculous men, so they end up going to millions of dates. And yes, that's my earphones, you can see it's like silly silver shiny thing. But yeah, I mean, that's why on first dates I never pay for the first meal or things like that, you know. You pay for your own way, and you know, everyone pays for themselves, and then it's about whether you actually like the person and get on with them. And yeah, later when you're in an established relationship, it's fine to buy things for each other and meals for each other, but You know, don't come to expect it all the time, and it's just like, oh, you're paying for my way, and it's stupid society bullshit that really doesn't make sense. I mean, it's just people who take advantage of it, and it's the same with online dating as well. It's like, people just want to chat for ages and ages and ages, and in the past, so you get people like that, and then it's like, well, yeah, you could be anyone online, really, you know. It's like, if you've seen Catfish, the TV programme, there's people who blatantly aren't who they are, and they're having all these fake relationships, and then it's like, oh, well, you're actually a homosexual guy rather than this cute lady I was talking to, and all this other bullshit, and it's like, yeah, well, meet the person. You can't have a completely online relationship, you have to meet this person. And that's why anytime I was online dating, I always want to meet the person outright, you know. Sure, you can chat away and get to know each other online, but isn't it better to meet in person and get to know the person? The online thing just is a way of advertising yourself, so to speak, and it's like, yeah, I like the sound of your profile, let's meet up and actually talk and see whether we get along together, and not just chat endlessly online and never ever actually meet. I mean, sure, that's okay for some people if that's what they want, and then you get the catfish that are like, give me money, and oh, you've never met me. It's like, no, what are you doing? Do you really? Well, I'm sure there's dumb people that get away with that. I mean, I've worked with people at the festivals who give away drinks because they think they're going to get a shag and they never do. And, you know, it's just like, get a grip. I mean, come on, have some common sense. And then they jump in front of you to serve the lady. Oh, cute lady, I have to serve her. You're not allowed to. And it's like, sick of this alpha male competition. It's like, still I win and barge them out the way. I mean, if it's my spot and I'm serving, they come to me, you know. Get lost. Don't jump in front of my face. I want to serve the pretty ladies too. And if they've come to me and they like me, then, you know, I'm not going to give them all free drinks and ridiculous shit that you lot do, but that's just my etiquette and my work etiquette, you know. I'd rather work properly and not steal money and all this other bullshit that some of them do. It's like, I got offered 20 quid to give this one guy a drink that was a token only bar once, and I was like, no, and then this other guy comes in and, oh, I'll take the money, and pocket it himself, and it's like, seriously, right next to me, right in front of my face, when I just turn that guy down. And as I said in a previous video, I'm sure, that I went to the supervisor lady and she's like, oh no, that guy's my friend, he would never do that, and he's stealing tokens and giving out free drinks and all this bullshit all night. It's like, seriously? I mean, it's just because he's your friend, but he's blatantly doing it, and, you know, fairly blatantly, and not caring because he knows he can get away with it because his friend's the supervisor. But so yeah. But anyway, Valentine's Day. I hope you all out there have a good one, and don't be scared if you're single. I mean, you know, there's lots of single people in the world, and it's just a case of whether you've got the shyness or the strength to go out there and do something about it, because most people are probably less shy than the outgoing people who end up being more shitheads than anything, and just like, yeah, we don't care about emotions, we don't care about anything, but we'll ask out everyone. Woohoo! So yeah, don't be scared if you're single. It's perfectly normal. You know, someone will come along who you like, and as long as you have the courage to act on it rather than just sitting back, and at least talk to them. You know, make first steps and get somewhere. Then, you know, progress can happen. So, enjoy your Valentine's, and I will see you around.